You have your ticket? Oh, you don't have one? No problem. Just hit the subscription button below. Come on in. Hello everyone, DFG here, Gideon's Flight. Hey guys, I want to take a moment and I want to dedicate this video to every copper color male of age. I want you guys to listen to me very carefully. If you live in New York, Yonkers, New York, anywhere in greater New York, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe if you have family members that are maybe in Rikers Island or one of the, the jails or prisons, in that area. I want you to spread this word around. I want you to spread this name around. Marc Gomez. Let me say it again. Marc Gomez. Marc Gomez is from Yonkers, New York. Marc Gomez is a 36-year-old so-called black man who felt that he could go and kick an elderly, copper color, so-called black female in the head. Not one time, several times. This detestable, wretched bastard literally kicked the woman in the head several times and laughed about it and told everybody, now put this on World Star, I think it's the program he called it. Now, let me tell you something to the men. I'm talking to the men. If you can't muster the energy to be pissed and angry about that, because if you notice, I'm not even going to show this. This is one of those videos that I'm not even going to show. If you want to see it, I'm sure you can find it. You know what I'm saying? Man kicks elderly woman in the head. But I'm not going to give him on my platform. I'm not even going to give him the goddamn privilege of being able to show, his vicious, dirty, rabid dog ass behavior. See, this is somebody that in the community, we need to community police his ass. That's why I'm telling you, if you got friends in Yonkers or maybe, I don't know where they arrested him, so maybe he'll end up in Rikers Island or somewhere. Please, 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 share this video with your cousin, your uncle, buddy, friend of a friend, and tell them to be looking out for Marc Gomez, all right? And when they find him, tell them to beat his ass. Tell him to beat his ass so bad that he never wants to ever raise his foot up again. That he wouldn't even want to raise his foot up to take a piss or take a shit. Excuse my language. I mean, beat his ass to death. How about that? I think that's fair. If you attack an elderly woman sitting on a subway train, minding her own business, and you kick her in the head 3 or 4 times, I think that deserves the death penalty. I think that deserves the death penalty. So if you know somebody, excuse me, in one of these lockups, one of these county jails, local jails, whatever you call them, come on, guys, help us out here. Let's take care of Mr. Gomez's ass. Let's get back to policing our community and policing each other inside of our communities. We don't need outsiders taking care of this kind of stuff because they come in with all the other, bigotry and hatred and viciousness, so this is our business. When our people mishandle themselves, it's our responsibility to deal with them. I heard someone talking earlier today, and he was talking about back in the day, what would happen if somebody did that. You know what? Forget all that back in the day shit. Right now is back in the day. If you're going to put your hands on a defenseless elderly woman and you are a 36-year-old male, you need to get today's ass whipping from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. One to last you a lifetime. And it was even sadder? There were guys recording it. So they must have known that this was going to happen. Because who takes their phone out on a subway and just start recording that? So they saw it escalating. They saw him probably getting ready to attack this female. And you think that they would have put a stop to that. But they didn't. No, they did not. They didn't put a stop to it. They recorded it. And you can hear him in the background. Ooh, ah. Bunch of effeminate, sissified ass punks. Because if you're going to watch another man attack a woman, an elderly woman at that, and you do nothing about it, you're not the damn, you're not worth the wet dream that your dad had. He should have just had a wet dream and just left it at that. And then we would have to deal with your simple-minded asses. But Marc Gomez, Yonkers, New York, puts his foot to the head of an elderly Aboriginal female and had the audacity to be boastful and bragging about it. And I just want you to share this video. If you know anybody in New York, you got a friend of a friend of a friend, please put that name out. Let's put a contract out on his ass and send a message to any other man who puts his hands upon our mothers. That's that every man knows if you put your hands on our mothers, we will destroy your ass. We the men, the real men, not the ones walking around here twisting. Talking about the men who don't give a damn about, what somebody thinks, who don't walk with cowardness in their heart, who don't act and live their life in fear. Excuse my tone, okay? Not preaching at you. This is a rallying call. This is a rallying cry. And ladies out there too, I would say the same thing to you. If you got a brother or a cousin, get him out there. Marc Gomez, Yonkers, New York, 36 years old. Attacks a defenseless. I think the woman was even homeless. Minding her own business, kicks her in the head several times. What a despicable lowdown. I don't even have the words. I mean, I'm trying to think of what would be the appropriate word to call this beast. I don't know, maybe you guys got a better word for it, than I do. But I know one word that should be synonymous. Somebody beat his ass to death. See, that's a good word. I think that's the best word. See, that's better than despicable and beast and animal, and dog. Beat his ass to death. See, that's a good word. So I think that's the word we need to hear about Marc Gomez. We need someone at some point to come back and say, you know what, that guy Marc Gomez, I heard that somebody got hold to him and beat his ass to death. And then we can then we can applaud. Good job. Now, anybody else want to try that foolishness, you can expect the same thing. That's called having a standard. That's called respect and honoring those who came before us, who probably paid who knows how many. The woman sitting on the subway, an elderly woman, homeless, she probably gone through things you couldn't even imagine. And then that's her reward, get kicked in the head by a young man probably young enough to be her grandson. And a bunch of dumb asses video recorded, wasted sperm. Video recorded. Guys, we got to step it up, man. We're losing ground here fast. We're losing ground. So I'm calling on the men out there, wherever you are. If you find Marc Gomez, beat his ass to death. And if you see anybody in your neighborhood attacking the elderly, beat their asses to death. All right? And it is your business. I don't hear this ain't nothing about it. It is your business. It is your business to protect the fatherless, to protect the widows. It is your responsibility. It's all of our responsibilities. And that's why we can call ourselves men. Leave it at that. Thanks for looking. Please share this video, guys. Can't have this foolishness. Bye now.